I made a video a long time ago specifically bashing Filmora 9 because it didn't have the basic features of a normal editor, okay? And I'm switching back to it because my ego is hurt. My ego is like gun cocks and just boom, 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 boom. It had a lot of problems. It has a lot of drawbacks. It doesn't mean I really hate the program. I mastered it, and I am a tinkerer, you see. I have everything customized here. Okay? I like everything of mine being like mine and customized and shit. You should check that video out for why I dislike Filmora 9. But this video is giving Filmora 9 a bit more praise. Because you see, Filmora 9 isn't bad. It's really good for entering into the editing game. Watch that video if you want to know how bad it is. Watch this video if you want to know how good it is. And why I do want to use davinci, but I'm stuck with Filmora 9, or I'm supposed to use shortcut or something. I dislike shortcut, okay? First topic of discussion is its minimum requirements, and it's GPU intensive. Now I am editing off of a laptop that is semi-old. Semi-old. Now it has an Intel HD 4400 in it, which it's not bad. Actually, it's good enough for 720p gaming. Not the best, but it can work. You can get okay frame rate, 60, 70 if you're playing on low and stuff. Let's be realistic, you're not gonna be playing modern shooters. Actually, Intel HD 4400 good enough for lightweight gaming like Valorant or something like that. Not competitive though, but it's good enough. But davinci Resolve is very much GPU intensive. Now a game would juggle around with the CPU and GPU, sometimes relying on the CPU, sometimes relying more on the GPU. But many games, they have it balanced. They're not gonna rely on each of the one. You get the point. Now the thing is, davinci, if I have more than 3 clips on top of my timeline, it's gonna lag like shit. Anything on the computer, it's going to lag like shit. Okay, that's why it's just kind of a pain in the ass. And davinci, it's an amazing software, okay, but there's problems to everything. Everything. There's problems to the best thing in the world. If you're using what is it called? The Adobe Premiere Pro. That shit's expensive. But you could pirate it. That shit's too CPU intensive. Now Filmora, it's an easy to run application thing, and it's not bad. You can't do any major tasks. You can't even do keyframing in it properly. You have to snip each clip to do it, but it's doable. Yeah, Filmora is just, I wouldn't recommend it to those people that really like to tinker around like me, or to those that have a potato ass PC like me. I'd recommend them Filmora 9. I'm not paying for this shit because I'm cheap, because I do not like to waste my precious money. That makes more sense. I'm not poor, I promise. Anyway, let's now optimizations is the big factor on why I'm leaping. It's I'm gonna use davinci as like a side kind of thing, like I'm doing major stuff on filmora, like cutting it around, adding transitions, adding like the effects and shit, and the major effects is gonna be done by davinci, like people do with Premiere Pro and After Effects. Like After Effects can do all the special shit, Premiere Pro doing semi-special shit. It makes sense, sort of. What else is there to talk about? Now, davinci is a tinker's project, okay? That's why I'm really considering to switch to Linux. It's a tinker's project. It's there like a lot of tinkers around. People like collect iPods, flash mod them, add like 2 terabytes into them, and listen to music that way with CD quality, instead of us plebs using Spotify, which is not bad. Just that it's a plebs way in, okay? Tinkers, I like to tinker around with shit. I tinkered around with my mic. That's why it sounds so good, even though it being like $30. Okay, I tinkered around with my membrane keyboard, and I'm super proud of it. It kind of feels like a mechanical keyboard, but it really doesn't. Like I'm thinking about spray painting it and shit, as it did shit like that. I like to tinker around with other shit. I have these 2 speakers with the mixer. It hardly works, but the speakers do work. I'm not gonna use them though. I customized my headphones, okay? I had these old Turtle Beach headphones. Many of my friends will know how much of a painstakingly hard choice of sadness it was to leave those behind, because they broke. This just the part of it broke out, and the whole thing was like, I'm just gonna go die, so bye, I'm dead. So I used its ear cups and other shit to make it like I took the body parts and put it into a shitty headphones, and like I installed some drivers for the Turtle Beach thing, and I made it work with this. So I have a Turtle Beach headphones in very, very big quotations. I am a tinker, but whatever. Like, there's a lot of things I can't tinker with. I'm not gonna tinker with wood, cause I like my fingers. You see? I'm not gonna tinker around with knives. I'm just kidding. I play with knives. Shut up. I'm just painting a spectrum that I'm not going down from davinci because of its not ease of use. I don't like it for Morris. I can just press a button and I get a transition. I like to make my own shit, you know? You get this pride for your own goddamn shit, that I made this shit, okay? Then it's not shit, it's polished up shit. If that made any sense to you, I salute you, man. I salute you. That's why I want a PC, actually. I want to upgrade from my PS4 to a PC, because it is a tinkerer's project. I get to pick out whatever I want in it. I want an Intel processor with an AMD graphics card, or a AMD processor with an NVIDIA graphics card. I could get I could get 8 gigabytes of DDR3, DDR2, or get 2 gigs of this shit, and I could get this stuff, that, so I could make it mine. That's the whole point of having a PC, and to be cheap, and to be more smart with your money. You can pirate games. You can get any game for free. I mean, that's pretty good. I don't have to go beg for my parents. They just give me $10 for this Rainbow Six Siege game. Kid, are you gay? Rainbow Six says Rainbow, you get to you gay or something. What's that? What the was that? And the only reason I actually edit my own videos instead of making my friend edit my videos is because I do like to edit my videos. Because it's a tinker's project. You definitely didn't guess that, right? And it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but you get that. Like, I made this video, not someone that's sitting behind a desk like me instead of researching garbage. He's actually working. That's kind of the thing you have to paint, okay? The only reason I have cat shoes instead of Adidas, because those are a tinkerer's project. I can wear them wherever I like stuff that's tinkerish. Everything in my setup is tinker stuff. I have my laptop on these two metal things, okay, with two books, so it's up and I can see it properly without looking down and breaking my neck. I have this keyboard which is customized to feel and sound like a mechanical keyboard. I got my mouse, I customized its DPI, I remapped its buttons that were on the side. I got my headphones with it, which I talked about. I got my cable, which I have nothing to, because what the f*** am I supposed to change about a cable? Come on, man. See, I like to tinker around with shit. I've made that extremely clear. But the thing is, the only thing holding me back to master another tinker's project is the hardware. This piece of shit hardware. If I'm gonna get a new PC, hopefully, I'm just gonna use davinci, like, because it's gonna have a dedicated GPU. I will have what am I trying to say? I'll use davinci, not filmora. Filmora is just kind of easy to use, and it doesn't slow down if I have two clips on top of a fucking I customized my pop filter to have a pin on it. Okay, I'm just gonna keep talking about all the tinker's project I have. I have these pens. Okay, and these pens, they open and shit. Wait. I opened the pen and I looped it. It's smoother now. Oh I got this other pen. It's pretty generic, but I made it mine by just adding this blue color to it. Anything in my setup that's not customized is either my parents didn't allow it or I'm too lazy to do it. So what am I trying to get to here? I want to use davinci, but I can't. That's the problem. I can't use davinci because of my hardware limiting my freaking potential. It's like having a pro player play at 30 FPS. He's still gonna thrive and shit, but he's gonna be at a major disadvantage. That's the problem, you see? And I am having such a great time ranting about being a tinkerer, man. I want an iPod. I want to flash mod it as my new thing. I wanna save up money for that. That's gonna be cool as though, having a own iPod to listen to music from, and whenever I'm like listening to music, no one just calls and pauses my music. It's gonna be so cool. And like, yeah, I have the Wii Fit thing as my footrest. I'm a tinkerer, by the way.